In previous sessions we discussed adding services and offers. We're now going to have a look at availability, which determines when the offers that you've put together are available to be booked by consumers. So everything's tied to services in general, so we'll look at services management first. And so of course here's our test service we've set up, and we've allocated some offers to that. So we're saying this is what we're offering you, and here's the costs and inclusions. Now we've got some test offers that have already had availability set up for them, so you can see here the view availability link appears, whereas this top package, stay 10 pay 7, has not yet had availability added, so the add availability link appears to prompt us. And again, we're in the screen where we've got the tabs for services, offer and availability clearly shown, so that they're all tied together and should all be completed before your complete offers available for sale on your site. So let's take a look at adding availability for an existing offer. In the select offer box, it's chosen the one that we've clicked, and we can then take a look at the calendar below, which at this stage doesn't have any statuses allocated, and we'll explain that in one moment, but it has gone through and put an offer price, the per night price that we've nominated, and it's allocated that to each of the dates for the calendar. Now we can simply, so in essence the calendar's blank, but it does have pricing ready to go. So we could, for example, in the current month, beginning with today's date, we could go and individually set the status, and we've got the choice of 3 here: available, on request and sold. On request would normally be used where you don't have a lot of space or you don't have the ability to offer free sale or allotments. It does, though, make it very easy for the consumer to request and cost and do a lot of the groundwork beforehand. So by providing on request is still a big benefit to consumers in that they can have a look at your offer, construct the cost and itinerary, and then simply the system will email that off to you as the tourism operator, and you then do a simple one-click confirmation or rejection of the booking. So it's much quicker than having an email to and fro about those sorts of requests. So we can also go and, for dates that are very busy, have them sold out or not available. And again, it's just by selecting the relevant buttons. And we might have plenty of availability on certain dates, in which case when we make any offer available for a date, it can be immediately booked and paid online, so the consumer doesn't need to refer to you again. They can simply look after themselves. So I'll finish clicking on that calendar and you'll get the idea that now those details have been changed on screen. If you have a different rate on a certain date, it will even let you alter that here. So for example, if we're going to drop the rate to 650 towards the end of the month, we can just individually alter the rates for this offer on those dates. When any changes are made in the body of the screen here, just use this submit button to the bottom right, and that will save all relevant changes. So you'll see now this redisplays, and the dates that we've selected as on request, not available and available have been updated, as have the daily prices. So that's how you can micromanage, I suppose, the various offers and their availability. However, like most operators, you're probably going to be busy and you would like to set a bulk amount of allotments or availability. And so this is where this bulk monthly update section comes in handy. And what we'll do here is select a starting date, and instead of that point and click we did in 1 month, I'll move on to the following month, and I'll say starting on the 1st of June and ending on, we'll go to the end of August. I can then say I would like to set a status of available with that existing offer price of 700, and then so if you, reading that, I guess we've got 1 June 2009 to 31 August 2009. This offer will be available at a price of $700, adult price as set in the offer, and when I click go, the timer here will tell us it's in the process. Now what we can do is, we've still got our original month showing up as we had, but I can page on to the next month here, and you can now see those changes I made have been updated. So that's made them available, made the offer available right throughout those dates I selected with that relevant price. And so again, you could make a couple of small changes in here if there was the odd date that wasn't the same status by just clicking submit. We could then, for example, if there was a period within those dates that was sold out, so maybe the 15th of July to the 30th of July. In this case, we'll change the status to unavailable. Doesn't matter about the offer price, that'll still be displayed, but it won't be available for booking. So again, we'll see that availability changing. Now we can page through the 2 months, or in fact come to the drop down box here and just choose July, and we should see now that those dates have been blocked out as unavailable. So that's the essence of looking after availability. We'll just have a quick look at the ability to update all offers. So because you might have a number of offers at a particular service, so in this case the 4-bedroom apartment has 3 different types of offers or specials, and because it's the one entity that will have its own availability, you may not want to update availability for each one of these 3. Therefore, the all offers in this selection box here, which says all offers for the 4-bedroom apartment, can be updated in exactly the same way. In this case, you'll see there's no offer cost because they're going to vary between the various offers, but we can, for example, if we're undergoing renovations or something's happening in August, we'll say the 19th of August, until the 27th of August. In this case, we might leave it as on request to show that that can be done. We previously had made the dates available for that Stay 10 offer, so 19 to 27 August. So we'll just enter that on request status, and this tells us that it's updated the 3 offers within that service, so all of the offers have been updated. And now, just to demonstrate that, we'll go and have a look at the Stay 10, Pay 7 we were previously looking after. And we should have those on request dates shown. So as you can see, it's quite flexible, so you can update a single offer or every offer underneath a service. And then if you need to do any tweaking or individual date changes, simply use the calendar and point and click and then submit down the bottom right. So that's a brief overview of availability. We'll come back with another session later on.